Hi, I'm Emily,
Hi, I'm Alex.
and this is Girls Who Music.
We are back in Tamaki Makaurau with an amazing Dunedin band, the Beatniks. Can you guys introduce yourselves and tell us what part you play in the band?
My name's Sam. I sing and I play guitar.
My name's Logan. I play guitar and do a little bit of singing.
Kia ora, I'm Kendall. I play bass. That's about it.
I'm Gregor. I play drums.
Nice.
Amazing. We're really excited to be talking to you guys tonight before your co-headlining tour with Ivy as well. So this is your fourth show of the tour? Fifth?
This is
Fifth,
Fifth
yeah,
show.
it's fifth.
fifth show.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It is the fifth.
4 in Dunedin,
What?
1 in Wellington. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Did
I've
you
lost
do
myself.
Yeah.
we had a lot of shows in Dunedin, so it's hard to
Yes.
keep count. It doesn't feel like,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's a different, same stop on the tour. It's
Yeah,
like, this
no.
is our third.
It's been a blur.
It's
been a
been-
blur.
I can imagine. Nice. How are you guys feeling?
Good. Excited.
We're a bit tired today because we had to sleep in. Very reverse psychology, but we had some early starts the last 2 days for flights, and then we got to sleep in today. And I think our bodies are kind of giving up on us. We're finally getting the catch up to start working on all the...
Yeah, that always happens when you stop, your body's like, oh.
The plan's to peak at roughly 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. You just stop
Stage
playing, you just
time.
like walk off stage before you've even started. Amazing. So we have this thing on our podcast called Song of the Week where we get our guests to share a song that they've been listening to and loving. So do you guys have a song of the week you can share with us?
Yeah, we've been running it in the tour car. Sam's been involved with them, called Talking Furniture.
There's a Dunedin band called Talking Furniture, and the song's called Windmill. It's off their it's their first release as a band. They're all high school kids. Really cool. There's a really cool all ages scene down there at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
It's from they just released an EP called Questions, and so I think it's the first song on the EP.
And they opened up for us in our Dunedin show, and they're just way cooler than everyone in the room. It's
Are they
great.
like 16, 17?
They're 16 years old
Wow.
and cooler than all of us.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
They're awesome, man.
How did you guys
They're
find them?
They approached me to mix and master those songs for them, so I found them kind of through that. I'd also heard a lot of people like kind of telling me about them and telling me to check them out. I also know one of their dads. I see him out in the water when I'm surfing. Which is quite funny. So he had kind of told me that his son was in a band called Talking Furniture.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
such
they
a
reached
cool
out to
name.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually a really good name. I feel
Yeah.
like some high school bands have very
Yeah,
crestable
yeah,
names.
that's
Yeah,
the time when you get the bad ones out the way, but they kind of got a good one.
Yeah, man, these kids, they just...
Can you please ask Ivy what their first band name was? Just
Okay, we
as a-
will.
Yeah.
Noted.
That's
We'll note it.
Great
So
intel.
good.
Amazing. So the Talking Furniture.
Yeah.
And
Windmill.
yeah, the song's called Windmill from the EP Questions.
Amazing. We'll have to check them out.
For sure.
What's your song of the week?
My song of the week is Star Killer by Amare. She is a Afro-pop artist.
Awesome.
Her new album has just come out, Black Star, and I have been smashing that album all week. So I had to, she's just amazing. I love her so much.
Yeah.
We need to
it's
check
great.
that out. That sounds
It's
amazing.
really,
That sounds so
it's
sick.
great.
When I first, because I haven't heard of her before, and when I listened to the song today, I was like, oh, this is like so Emily.
Her whole album is fantastic, and she's got Pink Panthers on her album. So yeah, it's
Wow.
great. Yeah, definitely check her out.
Yeah, she's great. Very good, very good.
What's your song of the week?
My song of the week is by The War on Drugs. It's called I Don't Live Here Anymore.
Oh, love that song.
Yeah, it's like a song I really keep going back to, like where I'm just like, I don't know what to listen to. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, that song. And I listen to it and I'm like, oh, amazing.
Are you guys excited for Pink Panthers at Laneway?
Yes. We're just excited for Laneway in general.
Yeah,
When we
Chapel
saw the
Road.
lineup, we were shocked. But actually, the lineup got leaked on TikTok.
No way.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we saw it and we were like, that can't be real. But then it's looked too good to be fake.
Yeah.
But we were like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
really good lineup. Like I was like, surely they wouldn't have everyone. And then when we like watched it together the next day,
It was still very
it was still
exciting.
exciting. But we were just like, how did this get leaked?
So how did you guys all meet? How was the band formed?
Well, myself and Sam went to the same hall in first year.
What halls were you in?
Selwyn College.
Very nice.
It's quite funny. I didn't know anything about any of the halls really, other than Unicol. I'd heard things about Unicol, and I just like didn't really care what hall I got in, so I picked a bunch of random ones, and then just
Yeah.
ended up at Selwyn, which is quite funny. I don't know how.
Yeah, I
you
don't know. I got through because my sister was an overachiever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't someone really hard to get
I
in?
think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Prestigious
oh,
or
I just
something.
liked it. Wow.
I got it entirely because of my sister.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
nice.
But yeah, so that's how we met, and then old Kendall.
I was in Unicole.
Yeah, nice.
Me and Kendall, we always tell the story, but we were in the same music class, and we were just like the person I sat down next to for the first time.
He was the guy who kind of, I'll sit next to him. He seems all right, and did that a couple times, and then I dropped out of the bass course and figured I'd never see him again. And
then one of my friends
from
Auckland, 'cause I'm originally from Auckland. One of my friends, I told them that I was looking for members to make a band. I had a kind of been doing my own solo music throughout high school and things up in Auckland, and I came down and got asked to open for a rock band, and all my solo stuff was very much kind of acoustic stuff. So I was like, okay, I need to start a band so that I don't play these sad acoustic songs, like opening for a rock band.
And then one practice day, it was we've got a bass player, and then opens the door, and then it's Kendall. I was stoked.
Look at that.
Wow, full circle moment.
5 years later, 4 years later.
5 drummers later.
And old Gregor over here.
Yes.
2 months ago, I got the call up. I was just sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. Logan had seen me play at a gig before, and he talked to me afterwards. He was like, "Oh, would you like to come try out for the Beatniks?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Who says no to that? Thought I wasn't going to get the job. Jumped on a plane, landed in Indonesia, and I got the message from Sam saying, "You want to go on to
job.
Oh,
Such a good job.
Yeah,
He's only
these
been
guys
playing
are-
for a little time, but he's nailing it.
Yes.
These guys are awesome. It's just so cool to have this opportunity to hang out with them.
That's awesome.
They're a bunch of legends.
But we also go like way back, like 15 years. Like we all met at like high school. No.
I was like, did you? Wait, what?
No.
Crazy, so 2 months.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. How do you even come together with that? That's a really short amount of time.
Yeah.
And then you're
a long set
co-headlining.
list too, I feel like.
6 a.m. practices.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Wow.
Very seriously, 6 a.m.
I believe it. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Gregor's done so well, and
It was a huge task, honestly. I'm
I don't know how he's done it. It was
Oh my God, stop.
Shut up,
definitely
Gregor.
in the
We'll
deep
be
end.
screaming for you tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll be front
Front left.
row. Yeah, front left.
Front left. Amazing. So you guys have recently had an EP come out. Can you talk us through the creation process of that EP? Like when it first started to the final tracks that kind of, formed it?
It was just kind of a collection of songs kind of written last year. I don't really know. They kind of came about very naturally and
What's
one
the
at a
journey?
time. A lot of just being in the same room and making noise. So it felt very natural.
The whole first album that we released at the end of 2023 was very much all my solo songs that I'd already previously released, but kind of like reworked into a rock band setting. And so this time it was very much, we all had the time to kind of come together and just play music together collectively without me trying to teach them parts to songs that I had written. So it was very natural. Everyone just brought their own kind of piece to the puzzle, really. And so it was just a bunch of jams that we came together and did.
It sat as a demo for about a year and a half, and it was kind of this fun idea when we were jamming. We had these 6 songs. I'm like, what if they all what if they were all one, and we could do it all like, it's a continuous thing. And so it sat as a demo with half of them being instrumentals for a good year and a half, and then we finally got some studio time and got the time to record it. So it's been a long time in the making, but
wow.
we're really happy it's out. And it's a whole smorgasbord. I think we've been told to describe it in words, and we go smorgasbord and
I don't know what that
a
means.
thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up emoji.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely
so
all
good.
compared to the first album, it's kind of all of our influences. We definitely don't sit down and go, we want to go for this sound. We're just kind of 5 people,
just
4
jam it
people in a
out.
room, just figuring out what we like and trying
I
to
feel
do
like
it.
that's where the magic happens.
Having fun is the main thing.
Yes.
Totally.
Oh, that's so nice.
And enjoying it and feeling it. It's kind of like you only really follow an idea because it does something to you emotionally or physically.
Yeah,
it makes you
totally.
feel something or makes you want to keep playing. So that
It was
that's
really
how-
fun, kind of like each song kind of at least feels like it has its own vibe, and
I love that.
And kind of bringing that together was difficult,
Yeah,
a challenge, but like
yeah.
a fun process in the end. Now that it's done, we can kind of we
Just-
can go
you
on
can
tour,
reflect it.
It's out.
live,
Yeah,
and
that's
now it's the fun part.
I love
Yeah, it
that.
must be so crazy to create something and then play it in front of people.
Oh yeah.
And then be like, I made this, it's weird, I wrote this. this. And
Yeah, people are
Totally.
singing it, and you're just
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Whoa.
that's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
gained a whole new life because we're playing the 6 songs of the EP all at once in
Yeah.
the middle of the set, so
Yeah.
continuously. And that's been awesome because I feel like it has a whole new life, and people kind of get to see how it was born a bit more naturally rather than just listening. You kind of see it on stage. And
Yeah, it becomes more tangible, I think, when you see that, and you get to like see a band, I guess, in their element. When you see them perform an album from like start to finish, or EP start to finish, it's just like, yeah, you can see how it was made then, you know? Like in your mind, you're like, oh, everyone kind of brings their own like piece of the puzzle to create this like whole thing.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
The small
Thumbs up emoji.
What's your favourite songs on the EP? Each as an individual.
individuals.
I don't know, I think me and Kendall might have the same pick
Yeah.
here, but Nick Sick off the album, so good. It's just the most fun one to play. It's got a great little beat to it, and then the ending is really fun.
Such a fun name too.
Thank you for saying that. I mean, it's been years of me pushing for Nick Sick because it feels silly and stupid, and I finally.
You've made
got
it cool. You've made it cool.
It is cool. It's cracker. Like if someone told me their favorite song was Nick Slick, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Did
What?
I hear you
What did you
right?
say?
Yeah. But it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I
So
feel
that's
like
your
it's really
fave as well.
punk rock.
It is punk rock.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fast. It hypes me up. You know. Hopefully the crowd too. But
Is that your
Oh,
favourite
yeah.
song? What's your favourite one?
if it's not Nick Sick, it would be probably Confessions, the kind of slower one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
what are you going to go for? No, I'm going to...
We're not planning this. Come on. This isn't scripted.
Say whatever you want.
That's so funny.
2
Have
weeks.
your own thoughts. Come on.
My personal opinion is Leave You to Tomorrow, which is the last track.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird and crazy, but also wholesome. I don't know. It's a very unique vibe. It's got lots of weird parts, but I think it's really cool. And I think when we wrote that part, was the most excited I'd been about a song in a long time. Like just getting, wow, what if it did this? You know.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot. I think when we played it live the last show, I was a bit nervous because it's like I suppose it's a bit like what we were talking before. When you bring new stuff to the table, you're always a bit worried about like how people are going to take it. But they took it really well, and it's really fun. And I get to have a nice, cool guitar solo at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Of course you choose
Yeah.
the one with the big wanky guitar solo. It's fun because all the songs have such a different, vibe or feel to them that my favourite song personally changes kind of week to week or whatever mood I'm in, really, which is cool. But I think at the moment I've been listening to Confessions the most. But it's been really fun playing Torn, the third song, because we wrote that one. That was probably one of the first ones that we wrote. Actually, we wrote it on the start of just before we started our first tour at the end of 2023. I'd come up with that kind of riff. And we had one last practice before we went on tour, and I kind of played it to everyone, and we all kind of just jammed it out at the end of the practice for fun. And then we're like, oh, maybe we should just like start the whole set like that. And so we went up to Christchurch the next day, and I improvised lyrics for the song at the start of the set, and then the lyrics kind of ended up sticking, and then the song kind of came to fruition.
It was called Intro Song for a year and a half.
I love that.
And we really struggled to. I think the problem lies in the fact that we give songs really silly names, and then we can't seem to
You're
change
like,
it.
oh, it's done.
Your brain just decides that that's exactly what it needs to be called now.
It still doesn't feel like Torn. It's like renaming your child after the first 5 years. It's like, no.
It was intro song for like up until maybe 2 weeks before the EP dropped. It was like, we're like, hang on, we can't just call it intro song,
It has to
especially when
have
it's
not an intro
like
song.
in the middle of the EP.
I'm glad we ended up with Torn though. I think it
Yeah, we
definitely
had some
fits.
real
does fit.
stinker
We had
ideas.
some very bad ideas.
Torn's cool. I like it. It definitely fits. So what kind of music do you guys listen to outside of, I guess, creating music and playing music yourselves?
I'm a big fiend for pop punk. I've been getting
Nice.
into a bit of Midwest emo as well. Hot Mulligan, good band that I've been listening to. I like Chevelle and Deftones as well, but like some of Chevelle's later stuff gets pretty heavy, so it's
Yeah,
been
nice.
pretty cool. And then the Ivy Boys just showed me Locked Shut the other day, which is a hardcore band. Yeah, it makes my head shake.
Yeah.
It's like it's
I love
fun
that.
music, but
Yeah.
like I definitely would not have picked the Ivy Boys to be into hardcore, especially with a violin in their band and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to ask them about that.
I have to say The Who and Pearl Jam. They're
Hell
my
yeah.
forever.
Top twos.
They're just
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah,
You can't go wrong.
Always. They're my shower songs. They're my go-tos.
Love that.
But I work in a kitchen, and it's last month. It's probably been like hard techno in the kitchen. And loving it, eh? Hard
Hell
techno.
yes,
but-
I'm a hard techno girly. So speaking my language.
The streets though, fucking loving the streets.
Yes.
Great answers, guys.
Thank you.
I'm going to struggle to be as precise. I listen to a lot of different stuff, but you know, I am a guitarist at heart, so I guess it's always going to be leaning towards guitarist music. Grew up on, you know, Clapton and Hendrix, but I don't know, I listen to lots of excuse me, what?
What? John Mayer?
It's really underground artists you've never heard of.
No, yeah, I get it. Lots of genres, but like
Yeah,
guitar heavy rock.
Generally,
Yeah, nice.
To generalise.
What you would expect from a guitarist.
I've been really loving, it's a classic album, it's called Solid Air by John Martin. It was kind of like 70s English folk music, really, really cool. But I kind of grew up on a lot of, I feel like my songwriting background is very much Elliott Smith and Nick Drake.
Yes.
And that kind of more acoustic kind of side of things. But I've been listening to recently a lot of Blake Mills and Pino Palladino. They just put out a really cool kind of like jazz, modern jazz, weird music, which is really fun. But yeah, I've been listening to Dirt Buyer, who's really, really cool. Dutch Interior is one of my favorite bands at the moment. This is they're from LA and they didn't have any merch, or they couldn't ship to New Zealand, so I painted my own Dutch Interior shirt. My partner did, actually. I shouldn't say I did. I shouldn't take credit for that. But,
Wow, but that's amazing.
But yeah,
really
so that's
amazing.
pretty cool. But then my partner's from LA. Shout out to Gracie. But so I go over there every now and then. We both go back over. She's been working over there for the past year. And last time I was over there, Dutch Interior were playing a show. And so I'd been listening to them for probably the past year or so over here, and I was really excited. So we went to the show. I got to meet all of them and stuff, but we bought a bunch of their merch and things. So I've got actual merch now, but
Yeah, nice.
I still rep the handmade.
Also, that is very iconic. I love that.
It's amazing.
But yeah, Dutch Interior is probably one of my number ones at the moment.
It's so interesting. I love hearing like what everyone really likes to listen to.
It's really
fun.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny. I feel like we all have such kind of different backgrounds. What have you guys been listening to?
Well,
You can't script that. You
You go first. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll go first. I am doing a DJ competition. So recently, and I'm doing it on hard techno. And so recently, I've been listening to a lot of Sarah Landry. She is just my queen. I love her so much. My dream would be to open up for her one day.
one day.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think like my go-tos. I just love Beyonce, Lorde.
It is really interesting to meet a New Zealand Beyonce fan, because I don't know why. And this could just be like, I don't mean that in an offensive way. I'm
I'm not taking offense to it at all. I want to hear it.
You haven't met someone else who's into Beyonce?
I don't know if this is entirely my experience, but I always I know Beyonce's so huge in the States and globally.
Yes.
But I'm like, man, I don't know any Kiwis that are like, yeah, Beyonce's number one for me. Like, I don't know. It's really
I know
hard.
a lot of people who are really into Beyonce.
Maybe it's just I'm not in the North Island.
You're in the wrong crowd.
You're in the wrong area, I'd say.
Yeah.
Come to Auckland.
What's your...
My go-to is Sam Fender. Love Sam Fender. At the moment, Wolf Alice after Laneway lineup. Lucy Dacus.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Bon Iver. I've just been listening to his. It's not really like super new, but his new album. Yeah, I don't know. I just like really chop and change between. Depends on my mood.
Yeah,
it's
really
so hard.
dependable on
Olivia
the mood.
Dean's latest album.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I've heard lots of people talking about it.
It's
She's incredible,
She's
eh?
amazing. Yeah, her voice is incredible.
Yeah.
The Marias.
Oh, Maria's.
I don't know. I'm all over the show.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is really hard to...
It's hard to narrow it down.
Sam Fender is incredible.
I'm
love
like,
Sam
I
Fender.
need to see him live one day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what's next for Beatniks?
Our gig tonight is coming up. That'll
Day
be
by
awesome.
day,
Yeah.
night by night.
Yeah.
Very valid. You guys have had a busy, fortnite? Month? Yeah? Life?
Life.
Busy life. Busy life.
We'll be cracking into some new tunes because this EP did take a while, so we're kind of just revving. We've got a lot of other material lined up, so we're excited to get that out and ready. Got some festival stuff lined up for the end of the year.
Fun.
And then, it's just kind of onto the next year and just,
See what happens.
Doing everything a bit more smoothly. Every year you learn something new and hopefully you get faster and better at it the more you do it.
It's the fun thing about being independent. You kind of have no idea what you're doing, but you somehow slowly get better at it.
Yeah, every year you're kind of like,
And you're like-
we did that, and how we could do it faster this way, or we could do it, everything.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
great. Oh, amazing.
Exciting.
We had so much fun chatting to you guys.
Yeah, thank you
today.
so
And we're really
much.
excited to
Thank
see you
you,
perform
guys.
tonight at Double
Yeah.
Whammy. It'll be great.
Yeah, we're so excited. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Lovely meeting you guys. Thanks for having us.
Amazing. Cool.
We
Thank
will
you.
pop all of their details down below, and thank you all so much for coming.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
Bye.